When it comes to classic car and truck enthusiasts, they typically have one of two totally different mindsets. On one hand, you have people that buy and sell with little to no sentimental attachment at all. And on the other hand, you have people like me who grew up dragging junkers home and fixing them up, with dreams of one day having a really nice car or truck, better than the one that you've already torn apart all over the garage. So when you finally get the opportunity to buy that car or truck you've always wanted and fix it up the way you've always dreamed of doing, the thought of having to let go of it can be difficult to come to terms with. Now, I completely understood all this when I brought this truck home. But as the project began to take shape, letting go of this little Silverado pickup wouldn't be as easy as I had hoped. The new chrome bumpers and chrome wheels really set the truck off. Then, of course, was the new Comfort Grip steering wheel and having my buddy at K&P come tint the windows. At this point, the little truck is really starting to look good. But the best was yet to come. I took the truck up and dropped it off at House of Pearls, where they reshot the clear on the hood and performed an in-depth paint correction on the clear coat. Paul, Nikki, and Jesse didn't want to make any promises about how the truck might turn out. They would much rather under-promise and over-deliver than vice versa. After I got the truck back from the body shop, I decided to put a new CVF kit on it to get the air conditioning blowing ice cold, and an old friend of mine came to help me swap out the Longtail Turbo 350 for a 700 R4 overdrive. Although I have really enjoyed this truck and it's absolutely beautiful, the memories I've made along the way with this project will last a lifetime. We got to get this thing cleaned up. It's pretty dirty.
With this?
Yeah.
No sponging, no.
Oh, you'll see. I had lured Jason into the car wash deal with the promise of taking him to go get donuts.
What?
That lady in there was asking if that's Big Enos. All jokes aside, the last day that I owned that truck was the best day, even though it was time to hand the keys over to the new owner. No, come over here, you. Well, Pops, you better get over here too. Where are you guys from?
Altamont, Tennessee.
Altamont?
Yep.
I thought you was going to drive this thing home. I got it all ready for you, put the overdrive in it, and here you show up with a daggone trailer.
Yeah. Probably
But,
a little cheaper to haul it home than
yeah, probably. Well, we just got back from a little test drive. What do you think?
Good truck.
Is it better than you figured it might be?
No. I believe you build your top-notch stuff.
No, I didn't build it. That other guy built it, but I mean, I've been dinking
I
around with
don't
it.
think you would fool with something that wasn't going to be reliable.
Boy, he don't know me, does he? You'll get the whole story.
Yeah.
Well, you guys bought that T-shirt.
Yep, this T-shirt.
One T-shirt.
One T-shirt.
Never won nothing in your life, probably.
Nope.
Junior's already claiming it. He said he's taking it to prom in 2 years, and Dad ain't getting it back. Air's blowing ice cold in it.
Yep.
Drives decent. Speedometer's working in it. Although the clock's a little noisy.
Yeah.
That clock is serious business, but
That's just something you can fool with.
all right, boys. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I hope you guys have a safe trip home.
Oh, we will. Try to.
Well, it's Saturday.
Yeah, buddy.
We lost a day in filming, so we need to bring everybody up to speed on what has transpired in the last 24 hours that hasn't been captured on film. So I have a list here. Number one on the thing is Tommy's Dodge. We raised the surrender flag because I truly feel that the car had more problems after it left my shop than it did when it came in.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure. I surrendered that vehicle to Hightower yesterday, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that's DEFCON 5.
It's DEFCON 5. Tommy's Dodge is now down at Bowman Goodyear in Hebron. God, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Hightower is in charge of undoing whatever damage that we may have done. I know that the steering wheel wasn't quite straight, and it was when it came in here. The ABS light is on, and it wasn't when it came in here.
I don't understand why.
I surrendered. I took it down there. I handed it over to Hightower. I said, make this problem go away. So we're going to go check on that after lunch. The other thing, we have a security breach incoming.
What?
Lance is on his way.
Chucky? He's coming here?
Oh, wait till he sees that Ford mess in the back shop. Lance is a Ford guy.
Yeah, he's a Ford parrot.
On your nemesis list, we know that Greasy is at the top,
Yeah.
right? He's number one.
Oh, but yeah, he's...
Head and shoulders. Where does Lance rate on your nemesis list?
I would have to say he's probably... You know what? Chucky's, he's number 2.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, he's on his way. Did you bring your tub of chew?
I got it. I should be good. I shouldn't, stroke out by 2 o'clock.
So he's on the way. We're going to introduce everybody to Lance, a.k.a. Chucky. Right now, we're just kind of cleaning up the shop. We're trying to tidy things up because we had quite the disaster in here after working on Tommy's Dodge. And then once we get done with cleaning up this mess, we're working on, well, actually, you're actually working on the Malibu a little bit right now.
I'm gonna make a little vent line for that.
Yeah, so the whole time I've had this car, this is the vent, and it's been left open. And unfortunately, when I drive through the car wash, water tends to get in it. And we're rectifying that situation at this very moment.
Yes. I can't believe you didn't rectify it.
Well, so we're getting that taken care of, and we're also going to switch this thing over to gas today, just so that I can get some kind of feel for how it's going to drive on pump gas. We dynoed this engine on pump gas. It made 675 horse pressures and held it to 7,200
Horse pressure.
on 93 octane.
Horse pressure.
But what's going to suck is I know it's not going to sound as good once we put gas in it, because on E, everything sounds better.
Yeah, he makes him a little ratty sounding.
Oh,
For sure.
yeah. But it is what it is. I just want to make sure that I have a tune-up for this, and I want to make sure we don't have any bugs, like starting hard or dieseling or, whatever. Who knows what's about to happen. Hopefully nothing. But I want to make sure this thing's ready to go in case we want to do some drag and drive activities.
You get ready.
Yeah. Now, it's supposed to be really hot this coming week.
Yeah, blistering.
Blistering hot. So it'll be a good test for my cooling system.
Yes.
Because right now on E, I can't hardly get it to warm up. The only time it gets warm is if you're sitting in traffic with the air on. It might get up to 160. Otherwise, I think what it is it bypasses so much coolant through the heater core because it doesn't have a shutoff valve on it. Mm-hmm. And so it bypasses the thermostat, and it builds such little heat to begin with, it just won't warm up.
No, it'll build a little more heat with gas for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So that's what's going on today. We'll check back in once Chucky appears.
The fiasco is getting ready to start.
He's here. June's ready to kill him right now. Kill! Kill! Holy crap, you're not buried in horse at all.
What up, tree? What are you doing here?
Come to give you a big old hug.
So as you can probably tell by these pictures, we all go way back. And Jay has habitually always been hungry. He gave Lance the nickname Chucky due to his uncanny resemblance to the Chucky doll from the 1988 movie Child's Play. And I guess maybe a little bit because, well, he drove a Mustang. Wait till you see what's out back.
Oh, there's Chucky Paradise over there.
Some Fords?
Yeah.
I like it.
This would look really good sitting in your driveway, along with all the other pieces of it that have fallen off.
It's fuel injected. It's cool.
You got any more of that freaking chew?
There's a whole tub in there. Yeah.
You've got to be a real deal Ford guy to look at Billy's drift car and find any redeeming qualities. Knowing that Lance hasn't been here in many years, I figure he was probably just trying to be, well, I guess I'll use the term cordial. But the drift car just so happened to be sitting between the shops. The good Ford stuff, if there is such a thing, was all hidden inside. It was almost like a Ford bat signal had been deployed, and one of the biggest Ford parrots of them all came out to join us. There's a Ford parrot out here asking questions.
Tony, I'm Lance. How are you?
This guy,
Yeah.
he's number 2 on Jay's nemesis list.
Who always had the fastest car back in the day, though?
Not you. What?
Yeah, he was a little quicker than.
Never admit that on camera. I have to delete this
You go
now.
down with the line.
Oh my God. When Lance and I first started running around together, my Nova ran in the mid-12s and his Mustang ran low 10s. So as you can imagine, Lance and Tony hit it off really good right off the bat. And he began sharing some of his sneaky secrets as to what makes the gray mare so fast. So how fast has this thing been with a stock 302 short block?
542 at 128.
The mare looks like any other Fox body Mustang, however, it is far from stock. It's a classic example of how looks can be very, very deceiving. Shit you got going on there. You got an electric motor back here spinning that thing?
That's Jake from Strange. This is their stuff.
Jake from Streams Farms got that hook up?
Yeah, those are the ceramic bearing deals. They're really good things.
It didn't take long for the old street racing stories to come out, and Tony gave the boys a brief history of the gray mare. Eventually, the inevitable question came up, has Tony ever gone to jail for street racing?
So, one of the times I went to jail and this car got impounded, it was about 2 months before that video with the Porsche. I pulled up behind me, CHP. They said that somebody ratted us out or something didn't like us, but I went to jail. And then I got out of jail the next morning because I didn't have any warrants or anything. I was actually a pretty good kid. Took a taxi to the impound yard, paid the fees. They rolled it out on this this forklift with the back end up in the air, and he dropped it off and he said, "Here you go." I jumped in and had a 5-gallon fuel cell. So I'm driving from, basically Compton all the way back to the house, which is like an hour and 20 minutes. It's like 60 something miles. And I have a 5-gallon fuel cell, so I'm filling it up like every 15, 20 miles because I have no gauge. I just want to pull over. I have yesterday's work clothes on because we went to that race the night before. I got off work and I got the car ready and we went there. So then I'm filling it up at this gas station in Melrose. And I remember the hatch is open, I'm pumping gas in here, and there's guys in Porsches and all these high dollar cars, and I'm thinking, what am I doing with my life right now? Like as I'm putting gas into this whole thing. And then I got on the road and started driving back. Went all the way home. On slicks too. It was on slicks.
And so the next week he's out there doing wheelies next to a Porsche, so he's a slow learner.
It only took me another day to realize we need to go back and, do better.
They gone. Kevin had to get out of it.
After visiting with Tony for a while, we jumped in the truck to go down and visit Hightower at the tire shop and check on Tommy's Dodge.
Are you Bill?
Where's Hightower at?
He's probably on the golf course or at the bar.
What?
Yes, he doesn't work on Saturdays.
He doesn't work on Saturdays?
Never. You see his new penthouse office upstairs?
What are you talking about?
He's got him a new office. It's upstairs. He got the penthouse.
What?
Yes.
We should go investigate.
Penthouse.
Moving on up.
Yep.
I came to check on my vehicle. He told me it was going to be done today, but he ain't even working.
No, he's not working. He never works on Saturday. Ever. We got your car.
I don't think he's ever worked when he's ever.
We got your car ready.
It's ready? Yeah. Thankfully, the boys down at Bowman's were able to get Tommy's Dodge back up and running and ready to go. Don't wreck it. Jay and Chucky followed me down to Jacktown, where we met up at a little place to get lunch and try and get caught up with everybody's lives over the last 20 years while we've all been doing our own separate things. But our plan for this afternoon is to work together to swap my Malibu over from E85 to pump gas. So I stopped at a gas station to top off a couple jugs with some 93 octane and then met up with the boys back at the shop. By that time, Vicky and Wyatt were out in the new shop, and Lance got to meet Wyatt for the first time. As usual, Wyatt was doing Wyatt things, and Vicky, well, she's doing Vicky things. She was busy folding the new 250th anniversary shirts out in the office. Meanwhile, Jay was self-medicating up front, trying to get ready to work on the Malibu. So before we swap this thing from E to pump gas, I kind of want to start it up and film what it sounds like, because I know that every time we've ever taken one from gas to put it on E, it's like, ooh, they sound even better. But this time we're going backwards, so I don't think it's going to sound as good, but we'll see.
It's not one more primitive.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that,
Yeah.
because I know I can always put it back on E.
Right.
God, that thing sounds good on E.
It does sound good. Sounds really good.
Well, I think what we'll do now is pull the fuel line off and we'll start filling jugs with E85 out of the tank. Since this car has an Aeromotive Stealth fuel tank, the fuel pump is in the tank, so you can barely hear it, but it kicks on with the key. What we can do is just take that fuel line off the fuel log, put it in a can, turn the key on, and we can pump all the E out, switch carburetors, and then put pump gas in it and fire it back up. So I guess we'll get started on that. Since I knew we were getting ready to make the swap, I ran the Malibu a little bit low on fuel, so that way we didn't have to pump as much out of the tank. Once the fuel pump started pushing air, we dumped a little bit of gas in the tank. That way we could flush out any residual ethanol out of the lines. The next step was to unbolt the 750 E85 carburetor, set it on the bench, and swap all the fuel line fittings and hoses onto the 1050 gas carburetor that we dynoed this engine with at Bob's. We got the vacuum line hooked up for the power brakes and also the air conditioning controls inside. Then carefully checked for fuel leaks and made sure that the float levels were set where they need to be. Finally, it was time to fire it up and see what it sounds like. Damn, it don't sound bad. So it's been running for what, about 5 minutes? It just came up to 125 on gas. That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
So I just kicked the air conditioning on, kicked the fans on. I just want to see how it does. But so far, oh my goodness. I'm a little bit shocked. I really thought this thing was going to stink so bad that I couldn't stand it. And I did have to lean the idle mixture screws out because when we dynoed it, it was just open headers.
Right.
Now it's got full exhaust and, you know, but so I leaned out the idle mixture screws, you know, where it was happy. We're standing here. I mean, it's a little bit smelly, but it ain't nearly as bad as what I figured it was going to be. Yeah. And it's crisp. Like usually you got to run the idle mixture screws a little rich to get them to cover a lean spot, and there isn't one. I am really impressed. Well, it'll quit raining eventually when Chucky goes home. He brought the rain.
You want to line it up next to that?
Yeah, right now, let's go.
That's all-wheel drive.
Oh, forget what I said. Disregard.
And it's got twins on
Twin turbos?
it. That's Ford power.
Ford power. Earlier this week, we took a trip down to Cambridge to go see Chumpy and bring his 55 home. He's been having trouble getting it started, and he's asking for help. At this point, I think he's on his second or third starter, and we're all a little concerned that maybe the flywheel's torn up as well. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
What's the problem?
Well, she's a kicking.
It doesn't want to start.
Not
It
really.
likes to knock the starter off. So I've brought my team of banditos here to help us load this thing up. Nobody knows that guy. That's Plankton. AKA Greasy, AKA Jay's nemesis. They grew up together. They lived on the same road.
Oh boy.
They've been freaking going back and forth since birth.
Oh my God.
Hot Wheels cars led to go-karts, led to freaking dirt bikes, led to just everything. It doesn't matter what it is.
Oh jeez.
Can't stand him.
There we go.
So We're going to take this thing home. I think I put an ignition box underneath the hood or underneath the dash.
You did, yeah.
But I don't remember what box it is. I don't know whether it's got a start retard. I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't having any trouble starting it,
Well, but that's
Baldy
because you
here.
had it.
Baldy here keeps knocking the starters off of
We
it.
have it.
Probably because I like all the timing in it. And so
I'm sure.
this may be one of those situations where I got to...
Snowflake heads.
Yeah, I told you it's a factory. It was a factory L88 over the counter 427.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Good stuff.
It's nasty. Because when you open the carburetors, you get half throttle, you basically got a whole 4-barrel open. You know what I mean? And then the tires on the back are petrified. They're damn near fossils at this point. From the 80s.
Yeah, that's old school.
From the 80s.
Just like the tank.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about that?
What?
That needs to come off because you're gonna get killed by Bucko if you don't do something about that.
Just give you a heads up, he's Team Bucko.
Oh, is
He's
he?
been talking
Oh,
all kinds
that's
of...
great.
He was sitting in the chicken coop today giving Bucko all kinds of tips. And
That's
can you believe that? Can you believe it?
I think you're more hurt, buddy. What's that thing? 1,800 pound probably with a 327. You're in trouble.
Yeah, you don't know this thing.
Well, here's the problem that you've got, Team Bucko. This damn thing is basically ready to go, and Buckwheat's got maybe a set of frame rails.
Well, I'm not saying that, you know, a younger person may have to drive like 50 years from now to racing. So
If this deal was ever going to happen, it would have happened a long time ago.
we gotta keep. Well, let's put some tires on it and we run the skunk.
Skunk?
Yeah.
You're going to run. You're as bad as Buckwheat.
Yeah, but I'm not that far from it.
He's not that far from it. He does have his hood hinges. His hood hinges came, I think it was yesterday, on the UPS truck.
We just pop a motor in it and I can go.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm
See,
itching.
all that talk you did the other day about him loving his stick shift has come back to bite us now.
He was a little sarcastic.
He was a little
on that
sarcastic.
one. Yeah, that was wrong.
Was it? No.
You can take winter in Malibu.
Ooh.
Now there's an idea.
He's always starting. Since day one. That's why Jay hates him so much. He's always starting.
But I got a longer road to hoe.
Yeah, Tommy's
You know what?
Tommy's way back there.
I'll weld that one and you can take winter.
I'll see you in the final.
Jeez and crackers. We haven't been here 3 minutes.
No, not even 3.
Well, if history repeats itself, you'll be racing moi.
Eventually, I fired Mark's old 55 up and drove it outside so we could get it loaded on the trailer and take it back home with us. You want to talk about sketchy? Trying to drive that thing up on there with a dual 4 intake, with the throttle half sticking. The clutch is from 1927. Are you in charge of this operation?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. You.
Looks like the freaking Marx Brothers around here. What are you doing, Greaser?
Oh, they're horrible.
What?
I think we need some theme music, like, you know, circus shit.
They're a little bit dry.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
Billy takes his straps and just leaves them lay on the trailer, never lubricates them. Tommy's already salivating over, what is it you use? Fluid film. We're not sponsored by Fluid Film, but we may be by the time these videos are over. Tommy bathes in that for his hip pain.
5-gallon bucket.
That's definitely the catchword
I
of the
love
day.
that stuff.
Fluid film.
It's pretty good stuff. Oh, I spray it up inside of frames and everything.
Listen, I turned you loose with a perfectly good running big block 55 Chevy, and now look what you're giving me back.
Yeah.
The damn thing's leaking out the back.
Yeah, it's got a little leak. I never seen that before. I haven't seen that before. That's the first time.
Listen, we got to do something about that transmission, bub.
What about it?
It's like driving a Peterbilt from 1937. It's got 10 miles of freaking travel in the shifter.
Maybe we'll have to get a short stroke.
Huh?
Is it a gold stick?
Yeah, it's basically like a hockey stick instead of a shifter.
I suppose I can call Uncle Terry.
You better get off some of that moldy money. Get you a TKX, Put a TKX, that way you can just put it in 5th gear and then you can roll right up to our place and go cruise around in it.
See? Yeah. See, we got another one.
Yep.
Right here.
Right now, this thing is a mess. The tires are, look at the tires, bub.
The tires they need replaced.
Oh,
They needed replaced 40 years ago. Oh my God. What does he want? Answer it. Put it on speaker. What do you want? There you go, in stereo.
Just put the starter out on the floor.
Not yet, but it's working on it. My God, did you put this starter on?
No.
That explains it. He definitely did. I can hear it in his voice. Did he put that starter on?
No, he didn't. I did it all by myself. Yeah, I did.
That's a jump starter, he said.
Taking all the responsibility.
Yeah, I claim full responsibility for this.
Every time you touch this thing.
I know. I don't know what it is.
You're a parts guy, but mechanic, maybe that's not his thing.
Just stick to selling parts.
Wow. That hurts.
That cut pretty deep,
That
didn't it?
That cut deep.
That cut deep.
Right
It was.
cross.
We got Mark right on the mat, right on the White House front lawn. We've got him at the UFC fight, just giving him hell.
Got me by the jugular.
I think I want to lay down in there.
Jay's wanting to take glamour shots naked in there. Huh?
You can get one and hang it in your shop.
Who's responsible for that interior? Is that your dad?
Yeah, that was Dad. Yeah, it's all him.
What year was that done?
1978.
Was it really?
78. Yep. 1978.
The height of the pony.
Yeah. Right when Playboy magazine was taking off.
Isn't that like John Holmes? Yeah. I mean, he might have been involved with that.
He might have had some camera shots of him in there.
Jeremy
Oh,
said he was
sorry,
gonna get the
Mark.
black
I
light.
was just trying to bring some helpers,
Well,
man.
Jeremy said he was going to take the black light to it here. There.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Goodbye, Buckwheat. Is he still on there?
To break it.
Huh?
Try not to break it.
I'm not breaking nothing.
You guys already broke it 3 times.
This thing's going to run right up your hiney hole.
Yeah. Good luck. You better put it on a diet.
So this brings us to Sunday, and Tommy and I were busy in the shop working on Mark's 55, getting ready to pull a transmission out. See, back in our day, we didn't worry about a shifter boot. We just laid it on the floor, and then it was easy to deal with when we went to take transmission back out,
Every other weekend.
which was probably every other weekend. If we were lucky,
Mark
they'd
did-
last that long.
No, Mark did it right. He
Mark
actually
did it
screwed
right.
to the floor.
That's one thing Mark did right. He did put the shifter boot down correctly. But we got to get rid of that shifter, bro. Look how long that thing is.
It's like rowing a boat.
It's like shifting a 1957 Peterbilt.
Hurt your shoulder shifting it.
You throw your shoulder out trying to hit second. And if you miss third, good Lord, you're going to dent the
You're
dashboard.
in the dash. All right.
I'm afraid Tommy's getting spoiled working in my shop on a 2-post lift on cars that aren't rusted so bad that they require a torch. So this car was approximately a 23 or 25,000 mile original 55 Chevy when Mark's dad and Mark drug this thing out of a barn and frame off restored it back in the early 80s. So this is the original. I know I'm casting a shadow with my lights, but like that's the frame on this car. Everything on this car is like brand new.
I mean, it is really nice. It's like working on a southern car.
All right, we got transmission down out of it. It does have a new clutch. I remember that. So next, unbolt the bell housing, and then maybe we can get a better eye on that flywheel.
Yep, the teeth on there are better chewed up.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. I think so. Okay. You got?
Oh my God, that thing's
Oh, it's terrible.
what it is. Holy crap.
Well, there's the teeth.
Oh my God.
Well, I think the bearing's good. The fork
Look
looks
at
good.
all that.
Yep.
Oh my Lord. Only started once or twice.
Mm-hmm. Well, we figured it out.
Oh.
And the Bendix gear's chewed up too.
Oh, I imagine.
But we
it
I
is.
mean, we knew that. We knew that.
But what about the flywheel? That's what I'm worried.
It's hurt.
Is
but
it?
I might be able to press a ring on it though, right? Or do they do that anymore?
No,
Or that
they
was
just
in our day?
They just replace it,
I see. Throw it away and buy a new one.
probably.
Dang.
All right, you ready for your bad news for the day?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How much bad news have you gotten today?
A lot. So.
Have you?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got another rag truck broke down. And,
Well, you got one broke down at Bob's. He
Yeah,
was
I
up
know.
here the other day
There's
telling
one
me.
in Zanesville now too. So.
Lack of maintenance. You better call
Well,
Buckwheat.
I ain't saying nothing to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, I'm not.
Well, I got more bad news.
Oh,
You
great.
need a starter and a flywheel.
I just put a starter on it.
Well, you got to put a flywheel on too when you chew it up as bad as you did.
Was it chewed up that
The whole
bad?
freaking bell housing was full of shavings.
Was it really?
Oh,
you
my
sure it wasn't
gosh.
from the starter drive?
No.
Oh, damn.
There's literally teeth in the bell housing.
Is it really?
I'm going to have to restock my
That's-
parts cleaning tank just to clean all that stuff out of it.
Jesus. I swear to God.
So get me a flywheel.
Okay.
Get me another starter.
Okay.
Then I can put the thing back together, and then
Yeah.
we can start figuring out what's going on with
Oh.
why it's kicking back.
Okay. Yeah, because you heard it is ugly.
Oh, I heard it. It's
Oh,
definitely ugly.
It's ugly. Ugly.
Well, the quicker you get me those parts, the
Unbelievable.
quicker I can start getting this thing put back together.
We'll have the flywheel and the starter tomorrow, so
Oh, yeah?
yeah, I got them. I can get them pretty quick. So
Well, my helpers are coming back in town tomorrow.
are they?
So, yeah.
Oh God! All three of them?
3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Lance is part-time.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Just 2.
Well, he's part-time.
He's part time.
Greasy's part-time.
Okay.
Tommy and Jay, they're just part-time.
Okay. Gotcha. Did you ever figure out what brake size you got on that thing?
No, I got to figure that out too.
Yeah, you need
I haven't told anybody yet in the video, but
okay.
the brakes went out of the back of Tommy's Dodge, and I think I've got the daggone thing sold. So now I've definitely got to get this thing fixed. I
Yeah.
just picked it up from Hightower. He took care of the rest of it, but now we got to put brakes on the back.
Oh boy.
There's a guy wanting to fly into Port Columbus and drive the thing home
What?
to
He
Florida.
wants it that bad?
Yes.
Oh my. See, that's the power of the old man's garage.